All right, now today we're going to be getting into 5 cold truths that men believe about women. Okay, I'm going to be taking more of a brash approach with this topic because I really don't care how it's perceived and I really don't care how anybody thinks about it, whether this hurts your feelings or not. Like, it doesn't matter. This is the truth you need to hear about attracting women. This is also the truth about how you need to carry yourself as a man. Now, the reason why I can give you all this good content is because I know what it's like to be on the opposite end of the spectrum when I didn't follow any of these rules, when I didn't follow any of these principles. And what happened was I got dumped, heartbroken, and cheated on. So if I'm going to tell you that, and I'm going to be vulnerable enough to show you how I was when I was weak and pathetic, I hope you give me the attention in return to understand that I've had to go through really hard times to get to where I am today so I can actually give you this content. Okay, before we dive in, right, for all one-to-one coaching inside of my product, the Masculinity Blueprint, after this video is over, go down below and watch the MBT webinar. Okay, I show you 4 secret keys of masculinity to be fulfilled with women for the rest of your life, and you can only get it in that webinar below. So after this video is done, be sure to go and do that. Nevertheless, let's dive into the secrets, the 5 truths, because I don't want to keep you waiting any longer than you have to. Okay, the first that you got to understand here, doing more for women does not make them like you more. Okay, I don't care what you're told by your dad. I don't care what you're told by your teacher to carry her books home from school and then the girl is going to love you. Okay, this is much more black and white than you want to believe it to be true. Okay, like, you need to ask yourself the truth. Are you actually attractive? Are you becoming attractive? Are you on a journey to become attractive? Because that's all she cares about. She cares about if she's attracted to you or not, right? Like, can she look at you? Just like being around you, right? Are you the type of guy that is going to make her wet just by being around, like just by her being around you? Is that going to turn her on? If the answer is yeah, okay, great. You're doing everything you need to. But if you're going to believe this lie that, oh, the more I do for her, the more I'm going to be rewarded, right? The better presents I give her, the more roses I buy her, the more things I do for her, in return, she's going to like me more. That is not how it works. Okay? The analogy I like to always give to guys is if I put a 400-pound chick in front of you and I had this 400-pound chick buy you a bunch of presents and do all this crap for you, is that still going to make you look at her like you would a Victoria's Secret model? The answer is no. Okay? You need to just accept these truths that doing more for girls doesn't make them like you more. That's okay. Learn that this strategy works out in your favor when you let it. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, okay, you can be nice to women and you can be a nice guy to women only if she views you as an alpha male and only if you're alpha. So I don't just mean alpha as in making muscle. I don't mean alpha and making money. Those things are fucking important too, but you got to understand what this actually means. Being a true alpha male and having frame is this one golden rule. Write this down on a sheet of paper so you don't fucking forget it. What being an alpha male is if you are disrespected, you are willing to withdraw your attention. That's it. It doesn't mean fight. It doesn't mean kick, scream, and argue like a 16-year-old little girl, right? It doesn't mean throw a temper tantrum like a toddler. That is not what being an alpha male is, and it does not mean being angry. What it means is you have the emotional strength and the emotional fortitude where if somebody disrespects you or if somebody treats you poorly, if a girl treats you poorly, you walk the fuck away. There is no begging. There is no pleading. There is no long texting in paragraphs why she has to act this way. No. Women know how to act. They know how to treat you with respect. They know what it means to be on good behavior and not be rude to you. So don't let this whole mental fuckery get in your mind of you thinking that you can logically convince them to treat you better. If she don't want to treat you the right way, she ain't gonna. And oftentimes it's a test to see if you have big enough balls to pick your manhood up and walk the fuck away. That's the cold hard truth. You got to accept that. If you don't accept that, you're in for a rude awakening. Because very rarely are they going to treat you how you want to be treated or how you just think they should naturally. Okay. Where are we at here? You can be nice to women only if you're alpha. So that means, yes, I'm willing to go out on dates. I'm willing to go out on have vacations, romantic experiences. I'm going to treat her like a queen when she's around me. She's going to be the most taken care of. She's going to get my undivided attention when she's around me. I'm not going to be on my phone. I'm not going to be entertaining other women on my phone. I'm not going to be doing anything to cause turmoil or to make her jealous. I'm not going to be using any sort of takeaway tactics. And I'm not going to be causing mental or emotional dread to make her life worse. When she is in my frame, when she's in my life, her life is going to be drastically better. She's going to be taken care of and treated like a princess. Here's what she needs to know, though, and what every girl needs to know if you're willing to do this. The second that reciprocal behavior is not there, where I'm not being treated fairly or being respected, it's gone. And it's gone like that because you can't, I'm not going to be treated unfairly. See, this is where men go wrong, is they allow bad behavior and they try to talk themselves out of it to be treated how they think they should deserve it. It's not how it works. You either have frame and you have boundaries or you don't. The second you introduce them into your life, you're going to be treated a lot better, not only by women, but by everybody. Okay. That's number 2. Number 3, self-improvement won't get you laid if it's all you focus on. So if you only focus on self-improvement and you're sitting there every day going, oh, got to make more money. Oh yeah, got to make more muscle. Oh, got to learn game better. And if I just work my words a little bit better, I'm going to be this stud. Eventually that turns you into a weirdo. Okay. And it turns you into a weirdo because normal people, and especially like the girls you want to date, they're not just because you're into watching content like this doesn't mean they're going to be. Just because you're into self-improvement doesn't mean they're going to be. And if you go too far down that rabbit hole where you're unrelatable, people aren't like, she's not going to like, you're going to get weird because eventually you're just too unrelatable. Like there's so many successful men I've met over the years who are like even far more money than me, but they're so nose to the grindstone. They're so dedicated. They're so unrelatable. They're so out of touch. They lose a lot of just basic human to human social skills. And it's very hard to connect with them on an individual level. Don't think that self-improvement is the end all be all. If you, and it's a never ending trap, right? If you make $1 million a year, you're going to think you need to make 2. And if you make 2, you're going to think you need to make 4. And if you make 4, you're going to think you need to make 8. If you go to the gym and you get 6-pack abs, eventually you're going to go, oh, I should lose another body fat percent and get that 8-pack and then I'll be ready. It's like, let me tell you this, you are never going to feel ready. You feel ready when you give yourself permission to. Go out there and get what you want. Okay, that's number 3. Number 4, sex is a lot like making money. Okay, it rarely goes to people who deserve it. That might rub you the wrong way. Like I said, I don't care. Read that again. Sex is a lot like making money. It very rarely goes to people who deserve it. Okay, I've been a business owner since I was 18. The constant preconceived notions that I hear from people is like, oh, I should make money because my product is superior. Or, oh, I should make more money because I work hard. Or I should make more money because I'm super ethical and I'm the best individual. Okay, those beliefs might be true, but if they're not serving you, they're not factually true on paper helping you. The same goes for sex. Okay, I'm going to read that again. Sex is a lot like making money. It rarely goes to people who deserve it. So you could say, I did all these things for that girl. I deserve that sex. I acted like a gentleman. I acted this specific way. Okay, if those beliefs you speak into existence are not true, once again, you're in for a rude awakening. The only person you're holding back is yourself. So when you let go of these old beliefs that don't serve you and you implement real beliefs of how the world actually works and how people actually operate, you're going to be a lot more satisfied in your day-to-day life. Okay, what's number 5? The 5th and final. She does not want to be your number one focus. Okay. If a woman is a man's number one focus, it's going to turn her off. Okay. A woman wants to know that a man is completely centered in who he is and has other goals and other aspirations. This is why I genuinely believe for people who want to know, for men who want to know how to get better at attracting women, very rarely does it come down to, if you can put more emphasis into your game and into stuff like that. For what it really comes down to is, how empowered and how inspired are you every single day, and how motivated are you in life? Like, I'm going to tell you this, every single day that I have on earth is another day, another opportunity that I get to chase my goals, put my nose to the grindstone and work and kick ass, try to empower myself. Okay, put the reps in my body, put the reps in meeting new people, have a great experience. But notice, what is the one requirement for that? The one requirement to do that, all that mental juice, that mental bandwidth, that mental juju, that's called effort, okay? Most men don't want to put any fucking effort in. They don't want to put any effort into their body. They don't want to put any effort into their business. They don't want to put any effort into doing anything that scares them or taking risks when talking to new women. They don't want to do the edgy thing. Well, okay, if you're not going to put any effort in, then have fun being alone. Okay, you either accept the fact that you're going to up level and you're going to motivate yourself and inspire yourself to kick ass in life, or you're not. It is that simple. And that is why my whole life, my whole channel, I have stayed true to MBT. Other haters can say whatever they want about you can see some of the hate comments. You can say whatever you want. One thing that you can't say about me is you can't say that I've been incongruent. My message has always been the same, and I've always been a proponent of MBT, masculine behavioral techniques. Not game, not red pill, not pickup, not none of that. MBT. Because when a man copy pastes not these dating tactics, but these principles, these ways of living to strategically empower their life, that is when they get ahead, and that's when they get the dating success, and that is when women come knocking on your door instead of you knocking on theirs. Which is why, like I said at the beginning of the video, I advise you to click that link below. You're not going to find this anywhere else. This is my life's work, and I have not changed that message. I have not changed anything since I made this channel when I was, 20 years old? Yeah, I'm going on 27 this year. I've been congruent the whole way through. This is the way that I actually live, and you can see that. If you like this video, I want you to hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. We will see you in the next one.